Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, a very warm welcome to another installment of Wonder Alice Podcast. And today, this episode is kind of special because it is me talking to you. Uh, and for that, I was thinking that what should be I should be talking about, and a notion was bubbling up in my mind, and it seemed productive versus unproductive work would be a very good topic to discuss. And 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 I've always advised people to be productive, uh, but now I want to explore the another aspect of it, because like we all go to office, and or maybe some people have their schools, colleges, or something, uh, and our schedule is always packed, and it seems like we are productive, and we are productive because we are trying to add a value addition in our society, and it gives us a return also. So if you go to a college, uh, you get a job, right? And in job you are putting time, effort to get things done for the company, and the company is paying for you, and that's what we call productive. uh, and also, if it enhances your career, we call that as productive. But what if I talk about unproductive? And 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 it seems to me that unproductive work is shunned upon, because for some people it is stress buster. But usually, I don't know, we, like, for example, if we binge watch um, TV series, or or play a game for like hours and hours. So that is not productive, and it's not a stress buster either, because, like, stress buster thing is like, if it calms your mind and you can uh, disconnect from that after 1 hour, then it makes sense. Yes, it's a stress buster, and then it can help you concentrate on your productive work. Then, well, your life is in order, and you have the mental control of a Buddha, and congrats to you. But if it is not the case, then I was thinking, can we convert the unproductive work into some kind of productive? Because nowadays I'm seeing a lot of people upload gaming videos to their YouTube channels, and Dynamo is one of them I see, and PewDiePie has made his whole career, like, he is the most subscribed person ever, and he has made his career through just uploading gaming videos. So I was thinking, uh, now is there anything which is unproductive? Because uh, I feel that you can be productive from what is seemingly unproductive things, because uh, what I can see, if, like, if I compare some kind of athletic sports with gaming sports, okay, you will feel that it's a virtual thing, and uh, gaming doesn't need skills. It needs skills. People play hours and hours, and they practice a lot, and they achieve that greatness in their field. And now the companies, like the gaming companies, esports, and all, like, other, like the PUBG, they have these competitions, and you can see how high in level they play. And because I have played, I was never a part of such a big community where I could uh, compare my skill set level. And when I see that, oh my god, if I am in my PUBG, I am at ace level, and they are like bunch of tiers. Like, it starts from bronze, gold, and silver, crown, and kind of like that. And each tier has high skill sets of players, and the next level after ace is conqueror, and like 500 people or something in the server get the conqueror tag. And I was thinking, can I get there? And I feel that I am so behind, uh, and and these conquerors have achieved a skill set level like they are Sachin Tendulkar god in their gameplay. I was seeing the videos of a Chinese pro gameplay. Oh my god, see his reaction time. My god, like he had only one health point remaining and he can just kill four people. So uh, and I can see that how many hours of practice goes into it. He shows his drills and he says that he practice like 2 hours a day. That's amazing. Of course, only I'm talking about practice. I'm talking about the games he play after the practice. So think about it. And these people have made a career out of it. They earn money through it. So now it's not that a skill set. If like some Sachin Tendulkar or Vishwanathan Anand like play at a high level, like because when you are competing with people, the other person is not there to lose. He wants also to win. So only it is a clash of skill set, and only a higher skill set level player would win. That's what the rule of the game is. And this competition and this skill set evolves every day and night. These small tips and tricks, and you're not even thought about it, and uh, they after immersing in the game for hours and hours, they see these small things in the game and they utilize that for their own benefits, and it's amazing. And That's what I was thinking. And now coming back to what I was talking about, is there anything unproductive? I don't think so. Okay, any unproductive work can be converted to productive if it is rightly, it is uh, uh, rightly put into a plan of action. For example, if I have to say, for example, that's what I was saying. Like if it is a stress buster for you, 1 hour gameplay, if you have the control on your mind, and you go back to your work after 1 hour, that is amazing. You will have the uh, clarity in the work when you go into it. Okay, that is one thing you can do about it. The second thing I can say is that uh, second thing is that uploading gameplay in the YouTube videos, that's also amazing thing. And It can, and for me, uh, that is actually fun to showcase your work. Like it is like your gameplay is kind of your work, and showcasing your work gives you immense satisfaction. So this can also become productive. And the third thing is that I was it is and the third thing is kind of philosophical. So in Buddhism, what to do, they make a rangoli. It is basically kind of an art, but made from like the wheat, and it colored, and sometimes it colored. Uh, in India, it is called rangoli. It is kind of a graffiti art, but made from grains of wheat. Okay, like or similar kind of thing, some similar kind of colors, which are very finely granule modules, and you can and you what you do is you take them into your hand and try to make an art out of it. So it is a kind of difficult thing. Art is always have been difficult, and what they do, they like for 2 3 hours they make that graffiti art, and just after it's completed, they just wipe it out, and they start all over again. So so it's kind of, they are trying to reach a state of mind where the mind can uh, think that everything is fleeting in nature, and 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 in that context, if everything is fleeting in nature, so everything has no meaning, because even if you achieve the peak of greatness, you will have to fall. Okay, that's what life is. You take birth and you die. So that's what I was thinking about. So from that context, there is no meaning to anything. So this kind of debate, productive versus unproductive, like goes into dustbin in the rubbish can, and what I feel it has to be fun, and if this fun can gain you some kind of return, it can be beneficial for like you only, that you can will have fun and you can have the return, and you will be more satisfied. So so a fun thing should be also can be used as a tool, and the unproductive will never be unproductive, because if that unproductive only returns fun, then it's great, it helps you, it makes you happy, but it has to go towards unhappiness because it only gives you fun, and anything in that which is fun needs money. Going to amusement park, money. Going to movie theater, money. So you can't go, you can't always consume. So you have to somehow, when you are consuming it, you have to be productive also. You have to produce something. And if you can find that trick, okay, now like I can see that the gaming sector is overly saturated, and a lot of people uh, have uploaded their gaming things, and they have made a name out of it. So you might be a bit late in that sector, but yeah, but I'm just thinking and telling you about, there can be a trick where you can convert the unproductive into productive. Okay, so similarly, from like PUBG Mobile, I would like to move toward gymming as well. Okay, so gymming, I do would say that it is both unproductive and productive at the same time. For example, it's productive because it makes you fit, and it makes you fit. It gives you a good physique, and this will propel your career, your charm, and the your personality, and this personality affects everybody around you, and this charmness, this good physique, gives you a little bit edge in your career. Of course, this edge is just an edge because the main thing about your job is to have the skill set of your jobs. So yeah, so it just gives you an edge. So it's productive and unproductive at the same time. So if you are thoroughly into gym, like one thing happened in me with me is that I was so into the gym that I messed up my exams, and I was going to gym to be fit, and I became ill. That's not the aim of the gym. Gym is for to get fit, to uh, be feel satisfied and happy about your physique, and then the aesthetics will come later on, which will add to your happiness. So you can see that I have gym at the back, and this is uh, so because like during the lockdown I could not go to gym, so I thought, why not I build my gym in my home only. So that's what I did. I built uh, 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 this uh, gym at my home because I want to be really fit, and for a long time I was undecided what to do. But when I saw the coronavirus spreading like anything, and I think now we have to live with it, and make kind of a part of our life where we see cancer, AIDS, now we have now COVID-19. That's the sad part. Hopefully the scientists come out with the vaccines or some stuff, where we can go back to our original and normal life. Or should we? I don't know. As an introvert, I am loving my time. I'm happy about it, and but for the people and for the economy, I can say that this is going in a very very wrong direction, and I God bless them, and and I'm very grateful for the people, for the workers, for the medical workers who are on the front line and doing the job. And like I have a brother, I have a kind of friend who is my brother, uh, and his sister is like is a nurse, and in her floor everybody got the COVID-19 virus except her. Means that very scary. And she's a nurse because she's more prone to this, because because she's on the front lines. And I like commend her, commend every medical officer out there. You guys are doing a great job, great job. uh, the next thing, uh, like in the list of unproductive is making podcast, YouTube videos, or gaming videos. As I said, uh, see, I have not achieved a lot of greatness from it. Uh, yeah, I love to be a part of this community, like a YouTube community and the podcast community and the gaming community. I'm very grateful about it. And and and, and I feel that it just, even if it doesn't like let me uh, get anywhere else, like I don't become, like I don't really want to become famous. I have no intention of becoming famous, but I just want to talk and having a conversation like I'm doing with you. And this is amazing for me, and this gives me immense satisfaction because I and in my stage of life I could be unproductive. Because think about it, rich people, I'm not that rich, but I can survive. Okay. And I feel that I have a time and the money uh, to be unproductive. And this unproductiveness gives me satisfaction, and this unproductiveness is being converted into some kind of productive. It may have a return or it may not have a return, but it still gives me immense satisfaction because after you have built your foundation of safety net of money, then you can uh, take a bit of risk in other things in life. And that's what I'm doing right now. I am just exploring my interest, my passions, which I have always wanted to. I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I always wanted to create a podcast. I always wanted to upload gaming videos, but I wasn't good enough in any of these. But now when I see that I'm at a stage that I've improved in these things, and I can deliver some of these things, and I feel that I can, that's I'm doing right now. So so there's nothing as unproductive. It's just a state of mind, and it's just time and opportunity. Because if a rich guy makes an art, he's talented because he has the time, he has the energy, and he can do anything, right? Like us people, like if you have belong to a middle class family or a poor class family, we don't have these options. We don't Our families don't want us to become an actor or an artist because it's very unstable and there is no foundation. Because these jobs are catered for entertainment, or the or fulfilling your soul. But if in you are at a stage where you cannot fulfill your belly, you cannot fill your belly, then there is no point of it, right? You can't, like there's the advice always given to every person in this whole world is just follow your passion. But how many will achieve their passion? And 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 how many will be in despair, and how many will die after that? And it's not even a guarantee that if you follow your passion and you have achieved the peak of greatness, you have achieved. And that is also the answer. Because I feel in the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, you can see that I don't know the whole story. I have not followed, but this was a very shocker to me that an IITian who has achieved a good physique. I was in love with his physique, man. Like I was inspired by him, and he had he had a good acting career, and I've seen his interviews, how noble he answers, like how nobly he answers, how a gentleman he is. Like I only know uh, the persona or uh, the outward things which I can see, but I never knew that this guy can, like, you know, do like go into suicide. My God, that's really really sad, and that's what I'm saying is that we don't need to be you you all don't have to follow passion. I will, like I was listening to Kerry Minati's interview. Like Kerry Minati is a YouTuber. Like he has his own niche. He roasts people, and he's created that persona on the uh, YouTube community, and like starting out I didn't like him a lot because he used abusive language and all. But once I was listening, like it was I'm talking about like uh, 3 years back or something. But now when I have evolved, kind of, I don't like, if it is necessary for the stage, then it's okay. Or maybe I have been desensitized because we have a lot of series like them. Lot of stand-up comedians do use the words. But yeah, but if it fits your personality and you are you can, if you use them in your mind, because I don't use abusive language in my mind as well. uh, like the most I will say, the F word and all. I will like, or maybe I will say shit. That's all. That's it. That's my level. I don't go overboard with abusing language. Uh, it's just not in my nature. Like maybe if you make me like more than angry, maybe something can come out. But that's a whole new story. But what I'm trying to tell you is that it is not in my nature to be abusive, like have a abusing language, or like abusing language is like, to me, is like, feels a very strong word. Using slangs and all, if it fits into a character, it fits into a script, I think that's okay. And I recently have started to enjoy Kerry Minati's video for the same reason. I don't know why. Maybe because I have been desensitized or something. Yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. But if I see his interview, he uses normal language. He has just created a persona. Like he just doesn't go around and talks in that language. It just need of the script, and then I think that's okay if it's a need of the script. So yeah, so what I was talking about, Kerry Minati's video. So I was listening to his interview, and he was saying that uh, he's fully satisfied. Okay, and that is a very great thing. Like he's like 19, 20 years old, and he has achieved that much again. He's like 22 million subscribers, and that's amazing. He would be earning a lot of money. I'm telling you, he's earning a lot of money. And and he has carved a name in that community, and I'm amazed. And he can do raps, he is good at gaming, he is good at roasting. Now that's amazing, and his editing is also as I can see his editing job, and is amazing too. And he makes a good video, and he has good content. I can see that. Like at a young age to achieve that much is amazing. And so in his real life, he is that kind of person only. He has just created a persona for the YouTube channel. I think that's amazing, and that's cute. Yeah. So what I was going to say is that YouTubing is like an upcoming, is all like, it was a platform from the early days, and a lot of people have established themselves recently. I can see Elvish Yadav, Amit Bhadana, Kerry Minati, Ashish Chanchalani, and other stand-up comedians as well, like Kanan Gill, Vishwa, Kalyan Rath, and like a lot of people. So I can see that even Kenny Sebastian, I love that guy. He's an excellent stand-up comedian. If I ever get to a chance, like I'm so attracted to people doing amazing job, and I know a lot of years has gone by, and that is their job and profession. I feel that if I can be an average kind of thing now also, I'd be very happy that. So I want to be like an average YouTuber, not an average YouTuber, not an average YouTuber, but close to. If I have to rate somebody, like he or she, like Carrie Minardi is 10, and like Kenny Sebastian is 10. These are people are 10. So I would like to be at 7.5. I'd be very happy. So so I'm at a state that I'm not too famous. It's a state that I've achieved something in my life, and I have not. I'm achieving 7.5 in a lot of things. Like maybe it's my career, or it's my gaming, or it's my YouTubing, or it's my writing. I would be happy to be satisfied with 7.5 in, but I want 7.5 in every field. So like a 7.5 comedian, it's great for me. So if I get the chance, I would love to be a stand-up comedian, but for now I'm happy just to be a YouTuber and a podcast. Though so I guess uh, that's I think life should be a mix, like a assortment mix of dry fruits, and I feel that you know it would be more fun than just be a one kind of like one dry fruit. Just you are just like a pistachio. No, I want a mix. I want a mix of pistachio, almonds, and a lot of other things. So that's make like that makes my life colorful, and that makes me more satisfied than anything. uh, so yeah, and I am very grateful for the people around me who let me chase my passion, support me, uh, tell me that even if I'm not, I know I can listen to myself. I self-evaluate a lot, and I can see that I'm not up to a level. But because they give me that support, I want to go further, and I will do that. I want to make myself happy, and I want to do justice to the support my friends are giving to me, and my family is giving to me. And I guess that's all for today. And thanks for being an amazing listener. Thanks for being letting me get out there another episode of WonderAlicePodcast. And thank you very much. Peace out.